It can also wind up going to disabled children and costing them their benefits. So there's a lot of pitfalls if you don't review those periodically with your attorney and make sure you've got things done right.
And we often just think, okay, beneficiaries, mom and dad, we're just going to go right to the kids. Or like in a case of an uncle, and he and his wife didn't have kids, and they think, well, I'm just going to go to all the nephews and nieces, and there's like 20 of them. And it's interesting because I've seen this within my own extended family, being from a big family, where they go, but wait a minute, I haven't seen Aaron, my nephew, in 25 years. I don't even know where he lives. Does he need some help, or is this just going to be, I give him some funds and he's just going to spend it and waste it away, or is it going to be a benefit here? I mean, these are things to think about, I guess.
Right, especially when you don't know where they are. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to find John Smith, and they think he might have lived in Arizona, and trying to track down people. It winds up being a nightmare for me as an attorney and really expensive for the clients.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, too, what if you are somebody and you're trying to think, oh, I'll designate somebody, but wait a minute, all my kids are doing fine. They don't need this. I think I'm going to leave this for Bill, my cat. Do you see much of that?
I don't see that as much anymore. It used to be a pretty big problem. What we see more often is people leaving it to some small charity or church that went out of business 25 years ago, and they never changed it.
Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, that gives you a little idea of the fun you can have, and I underline fun. I mean, think about it. No appointment necessary. Aaron Paker, I say that with a P because you're going to be looking up his name in a little bit when I give you the website, which I'll give you right now, lifepointlaw.com. Here you can read all these articles that Tony, executive producer, put together and topics that we're discussing today, lifepointlaw.com. But ring the phone if you got a chance here, and it's safe to do it, 206-421-1000. Even if it's only your first job and you're like 20 and thinking, I don't need to worry about retirement, benefits if you start early. And I underline that. So any age, as long as you got a job, or if you're retired, you can also call as well. All right? We'll have more just ahead. Hang on.
The buck doesn't stop here. Hi, this is Brian Calvert, letting you know that you can learn more by going to agingoptions.com for blogs, videos, and the Aging Options portal. Visit agingoptions.com for blogs, videos, and the Aging Options portal.
I'm not a wealthy person, but I'd like to leave a little something to my kids when I'm gone.
Actually, there's someone who gets first shot at your assets when you die, before your kids can even touch them, the tax collector and creditors.
I don't know much about estate and inheritance taxes.